It's time to roll out again, guys. We are back for episode 7, I believe. Was it episode 6? 7. 7. 7. God, cooking. We are definitely moving in the direction that we'd like to be moving in. We've got a youth striker sitting in the youth squad that potentially will get into the team. And we're going to see through today's episode with a couple of easier games. And then obviously finishing off with the game against Notts County, which then will take us into January, where we see the transfer window open. And pretty stacked month, but we will be able to potentially strengthen the squad or look to move players on, which I think we'll definitely be looking to move players on. And I think maybe it's a time for us to be able to bring in a couple of younger players. Just looking over the squad, I don't think age is too much of a problem. But what's saying that? I mean, Jack Payne is 30, so maybe age is going to start to become a problem. I mean, looking over the team, we're going to be... This is something that... It's not a massive issue. The biggest problem we've got is that Donnelly is obviously on loan. He's going to go back, so that means we lose one of the younger players. We do have Gordon to come back in, which then means, do we really want to be bringing Ammo in? Because we've got our own player in Gordon going to come in and do probably a similar job to what Ammo does. So we'll have to look over that one. Donnelly obviously will probably go back early. When you look at it, maybe we could do with bringing a couple of younger players in, maybe players that are fringe players that will we can look into integrating into the team. But obviously this all depends on what players we lose as well. First up, we do play Cheltenham Town. We will be playing this one out, and let's see what the players' contracts is all as we expected. Looking over it, Only's contract is expiring. He's 52 overall. I mean, I think some of these we need to think about potentially keeping on. Like Kelleher, I think maybe we do look to get him under, even if it's just a year extension. The same as Thorne. He's done pretty well for us. Yeah, I think them two definitely. As always, when we're looking to extend people's contracts, we will be looking to do it using the calculator. So with Kelleher, he's currently an important player, so we're gonna have to try and keep it with that. He gives us a little bit of movement. So the calculator tells us that we need to work within £4,000 to £6,600, which we can obviously do. He's currently on 5,600. So important player is what we've got to promise him. That's fine. 1 year deal is absolutely fine, because that's all we want to just extend it for. No release clause. See if we can drop it, even if it's just by £100 a week. That'll be good. See if he'll take that. This is where it's going to become a problem. We're not going to give a bonus. The sign-in fee is going to... The maximum sign-in fee we're allowed to give is 12,000, so we've got to stick at that. 580 wants a bigger sign-in bonus. This is where I think we may see things break down and potentially won't be keeping him on, which is a shame. We can go with a 5.8, so he's on a little bit more for that year, but There we have it. So we have renewed the first contract. We need to. I'll keep that up to date on the spreadsheet as well, so we haven't got to worry about keep looking over at that. And then we'll get over and we'll sort out the next contract. So there's our first contract renewed for the players that are going to be expired. Obviously, Donnelly and Ammo are both loanees. Flanagan, I think, is time to move on. He's 33 years old. He's going to be turned 34 by the end of the season, and it's just, it's time to move him on. We've tried to negotiate with Thorne before, but maybe we could try again. We'll have to wait and see on that one. I would like to probably keep him in. Only I don't know if he's going to make the cut. Let's try again with Thorne and see what we can do. So Thorne is currently sporadic, but we could upgrade him to rotation. Make him a rotational player. But doing so, we can't give him as much wages if he is a rotational player. So the only way to do it is make him an important player, but we don't have the slots to be able to do that. So I think, let's see what we can do. So he's going to be a rotational player. That's 3 years. He's 20 years old. Okay, we'll do that. No release clause is absolutely fine. Maximum we can give is 4, which is obviously slightly less than what he's on at the moment. The maximum we can give in Stanonfi is 8,400. So let's try 7.5. They're happy with the 4. I'm going to give him the 8.4. Remove the bonus. See if I'll take that. No. I literally can't do any more than that. That is all you're going to be getting out of me. And I think once again we're going to see negotiations break down here. Keep trying to push for more, but I literally can't give it. So 8.4 is all you're going to be seeing. He's done it though. He's done it. So we've managed to save slightly there, if I remember rightly, right? Was he on 4-1? So I know we've saved a little bit with Thorne. Obviously he's now become a rotational player, but he is kind of a rotational player anyway. Kept him here for quite a while, potentially be able to see a bit of a return on him as well. I think that's what we're going to be doing for contract renewals today. And 4-2-3-1, something a little bit different. Finally, in the league against Chesterfield, who are quite a bit lower than us. We should really be beating these quite comfortably. I'm going to be looking to sim a game today. Let's have a look. I may sim the one in the middle. So we'll play Cheltenham, and then sim the Chester. So yeah, we will be definitely playing the Cheltenham game, sim the Chesterfield, and then play the Notts County one. That's perfect. See us through to the transfer window opening, which is going to be exciting. I've got a funny feeling we're going to lose a few players though, but that is what happens, and that's what keeps this fun and exciting. I hope you've enjoyed the series so far. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button, and remember to subscribe as well to keep up to date with any future content. I am going to be looking to do a realistic road to glory on every iteration of the game, so this is just the start. And I think I said in previous videos as well that I'm looking to always work with the team that is lowest in the league formats, but closest to me IRL. But nasty challenge. But I will also be doing is making sure that the teams that I've managed previous won't be managed again, so they almost sort of get ticked off the list. So if Colchester remain the lowest team for me to manage, then they won't be managed again because they'll be ticked off the list. As I'm saying that, we're building something nice here with Jack Payne. He's 30 years old. I didn't realise that. I thought he was younger. But it means we still have a couple of years in him, I would say. It depends on how we progress through the league. Reed into the box with the shot. What a goal! Fired that one in. No messing around. 8 minutes seems to be a time that we like to get that goal in. Smash that one home. That is just what we're looking for. One of the big things I find doing this realistic playthrough is makes you think a little bit more. Finances are a little bit tight. Finances are a bit tight. It makes you think about what you're doing with your money a little bit more. I wish there was a way that they could implement that into the game anyway, rather than enough to do it outside on a spreadsheet. Because, yeah, this is, for me, is much more enjoyable and exciting than what it is, you know, when you play through a normal career mode and you just buy all the best players in the world, trade players in and out, make yourself absolute unlimited money. Within a year or two, you've got, 500 million and you've got the best team there is and on the planet. Oh, they're building on this right-hand side and attached. No, Donnelly's there, obviously, and that's why we want to be trying to bring him in. We spent money, obviously, on Scully, which I'm kind of regretting a little bit now. I don't feel as if he's having the impact I thought he would have. But Payne always has the impact. Fires that one low. Dacey's up behind. Aside from the early goal, things have been quite quiet from both teams. Vide's not really got involved either. But we can't grumble at that. He has scored multiple hat-tricks this season. He's probably the leading goal scorer in the league, I would have thought. And he's still got 45 minutes to make a change. We're now starting to see, trying to really try and drive this. Oh my God, they knocked that one out for a goal kick. They were really trying to force something here. But a bit of bad play sees us be able to clear the ball with a goal kick, and we play this down the left-hand side. Scully. Can Scully actually get involved? Turns back from the defender, makes him completely miss his challenge. Davide, first time we're seeing him on the ball today. And he drives through, gets the shot off, sends it wide this time round. Oh, it won't surprise me if he's gone in this window, which, if he does, potentially is going to bring in the funds to be able to then sign Donnelly. We'll have to obviously look at getting another striker in as well, because we don't really have the depth there. We've only got one other striker on the books aside from in the academy. So Bowman through on goal, knocks that back. Colwell on the edge of the box, tries to get the shot off, it deflects. Bowman picks up the loose ball. It's 1-1, and that's not really good enough. Look at that, it's unfortunate. Blocks the ball there, and it knocks through just onside, slots that one home. 1-1. We need to see the boys turn it on. Davide brings that one down, gets away from the defender, through the gap, it's almost like instinct for me to say, gets a shot off and goes in, but he gets a shot off. Day makes the save. You can see Taylor looking on like, come on, let me in there. Davide with a header, no. Ball sort of rumbling around, they clear that one out. Going to go out for a throw in, we can still try and keep the pressure high. Building from the halfway line. What a pass! Thomas picks that one up. It was unbelievable. Turns the defender inside out. What a save from Macy. Egbo, can he see this one away? He does, but he puts it out for throw in. What a pass that was, all the way across the pitch. Don't make anything happen. There's 90 minutes on the clock. It's 2 added minutes. And I think we are going to see a draw in today's first episode. Egbo's now carrying a knock, which isn't ideal. That could probably see that cause a problem when we get back and speak to the physio. And then we have a referee blows up. It's a 1-1 draw. As expected, injuries come in 5 days. Oh, it's 5-day injury. I don't think we'll even have to bring him out of the team. Potentially bring him out just as a precautionary resting. But yeah, he'll be back literally on the day of the match, right? 4 days' time. So we'll push forward. We're still top of the league, which is a bonus. We have received an offer for Fawn, although he has just signed a new contract. It'll be, let's have a look. A loan to buy. We won't be taking that. We'll be rejecting that. As I said, the position we're in currently, being able to reject things, obviously for the first season, the first 2 windows is something that we can do. So we will be rejecting that one. This will just be to tell me that certain players are going to be back, etc., want to be getting played. I've got a lot going on here. The injury is back. We don't want to be doing no press conferences. They've got Will Grigg up top. Again, another team that aren't really playing very good. I would like to think we've got more than enough to get a result here. So let's get over to the match day. Let's make a slight change to the squad in terms of Egbo's going to come out for Hunt, I think. We're going to see Edwards get a start on this right-hand side instead of the usual ammo. And aside from that, I think we're sort of there. Kelleher, who has signed a new contract, is going to come in there for Flanagan because he's going to be looking to move him on. Other than that, the team is as we would expect, and we come over 2-1 win. Payne to V-Day. We will take that all day long. Another win in the books. There's a lot of loan to buy offers keep coming in for Thorn. Let me see. Have I can't think of it. Did I put them up for... I don't think I have put them up for sale. Maybe put them up for loan, which if I have, then obviously we can start to try and negotiate that over to just a straight loan. Can't think what I'm doing. Squad hub. That's where we want to be. Let's go over to the squad hub. Go check out Thorn is there. He's loan listed, so we'll look to we can look to try and get something going with that. We've got a few players who want to have a chat. Need more game time. I don't really know. I can't see him. Egbo's back in. I can't really see Flanagan getting much more game time. But you never know. Notts County is up next to see out today's episode. Thorn's getting loads of offers coming. I think it is time. A 2-year loan. No way. He's not going out on loan for 2 years. He's getting game time with us, so I don't see the need to send him out. Especially for 2 years. Look at their team. God. Oh my Jiminy, they are looking strong. But they're not having a very good season, so Again, we'd hope to pick up points here. Hunt's going to probably want to be getting more game time, right? Again, a couple of changes going to come in. One of them's going to be... It isn't quite fully fit though, but I think we put Edwards in. And we leave it there. Gully brings the ball down in the middle of the park, looks to actually get involved for the first time really since we signed him. He's not done anything. Again, he loses out. I don't know if it's a very wise signing at all, but we'll keep an eye on that one. As things move forward, potentially we'd look to just move him on, maybe make a little bit of our money back. Or all of it if we can. Bishop plays the ball through. Tavide drops off just to pick that one up, uses Payne, then makes a run through. Payne looks for the wrong pass, and it gets broken down. But as soon as I say that, Bishop's winging the ball again, and Edwards, Awara Edwards, running down this right-hand side, rashes that one home. 12 on the clock. We're 1-0 up, and I just feel we're just that step ahead of everyone in this league. Something that has happened just recently has been an update to the game. I need to get that all done and sort of rework the sliders. Potentially we'll see things become a little bit more difficult, but I mean, yeah, it just feels if we are just a step ahead of everyone else currently. Maybe it is the sliders, maybe I don't know, but we shall see how that one pans out, and whether when we go up through the leagues we start to see things become a bit more difficult. So yeah, in the next episode you'll see the updated sliders, and if anyone would like to know what sliders I'm using or anything like that, just let me know in the comment section down below, and I will be sure to get something sorted so you can check them out. Payne finds Tavide straight through the middle. What a pass. Tavide! Bass takes a save. It should have been 2. Bishop finds a lovely pass into Payne. Skips around a little bit. Tavide opens himself up. Finds a space. Keeper makes a save first off. It's inside netting. We don't see that very often. Maybe it's not his day. Had 5 opportunities and still not scored a goal. He's done it again, rifled that one over. But with Payne in behind him, he's going to have unlimited chances in today's game. But he's got to start slotting at home. If not, he's at risk of being pulled off the pitch, really. Like, whoa, what? Is that? No, it's gone out. He's not having the best day. The thing that plays biggest into Tavide's hands is the fact that we don't really have anyone to replace him with. I'm not a massive fan of Taylor. Hasn't really come into the side and done a lot, so. Can we work something here in this last minute of the game? We can. Tavide. This time round it doesn't miss. Going into half time, 2-0 up against Notts County. Did we say game, set and match? I think we're not far off it. Notts County come out with a purpose, but Good Life does get across there and stops the shot. And it'll allow us to break away and try and make something happen of our own. Payne. Tavide. Bendy does enough to stop him. It's becoming a bit back and forth start to this half. Jones, Martin, onto Jatta. Oh my God, Gordon, loads of space out here. Macy with the save. He's saved us once again. He is, I would say, by far the best goalkeeper in the league. He's really come to our rescue quite a few times now. Black into Austin. Bad shot, really. Macy would make them saves all day long. Find Scully as well, who's adventured into the centre now. I keep saying it, but not sure what sort of life he's going to lead here. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. There's another quiet game from him. Jatta turned the defence inside out. Gordon sent that into the side net and should have done better, really. Oh my God, bad pass there. Reed finds Payne. He is an absolute menace. Far too good for this league. Beyond the defender. Gets a shot off. Bass sees that one behind. 60 minutes on the clock. We will look to make some changes shortly. Probably after this corner comes in. Yeah, we will now. Let's have a look. So, I think Scully's going to come off for Ammo. Who's going to go out on the left-hand side this time around, but swap with Edwards. Eggbert needs to be rested, so Anderson can come in there. Hunt can come on the other side. Thorne can come in for Bishop, but then Payne and Thorne will swap. Payne's going to come in at central midfield. There we go! But try and keep things fresh and keep people interested in playing. Thorne is obviously now up his contract to rotational player, so he's going to want a little bit more game time. I think he still gets quite a fair amount, to be honest. Payne, in his deeper role, plays the ball onto Thorne. Fresh legs will allow him to run at the defenders. Can he get a goal here? He's found the space. He's found the opportunity and sent it miles wide. Should have been doing better. Show us why we give you that contract, Thorne. I know you've done well out wide, and this isn't your normal position, but unfortunately, you're a player that's going to have to come in and do a job for us. That time round, he doesn't miss. Uses his pace, takes it beyond the defender, smashes that one home. Is that 3-0 now? Believe so. And we are cruising our way through. Like I said earlier, I will be looking to work on the new sliders because the game has had an update since, sort of in the time of recording this. So I will be looking to change them sliders. Potentially things are going to get a little bit more difficult for us, but I do feel it's just a case that we are too good for this league. When they're making mistakes like that, and Tavide's the one who's picking it up, you see yourself go 4-0 up. But yeah, we'll see how that pans out and see how that takes effect. But yeah, I just feel, like I said, this league, we are far too good for it. We've got decent players. I know in real life, Colchester aren't necessarily doing as well as this. But when you look at the overall of players within the game, like, they potentially should be doing better in real life. Oh, cheeky! And we go 5-0 up against Notts County. This is becoming an absolute whitewash. And look at that bad little touch off the defender. The keeper didn't really know whether to come or not. And then Reed just slots that one in underneath. 5-0, 10 minutes left on the clock. The crowd are going wild after they witnessed a draw here, 1-1 draw, should I say, here earlier on in today's episode. again, if you have liked this, if you've liked this series, remember to. We can see Taylor come on and the wing, right? Okay. If you have liked the series so far, remember to subscribe for any future content. And also don't forget to hit the like button if you've liked today's episode. Or any of the previous episodes as well. I'd really like to try and drive the content forward. Be able to reach new audiences. And hopefully start to build a bit more of a subscriber base. I'd like to hit the 500 subscribers. Back to the game with a matter of a couple of minutes left. Going into the transfer window, I think some of our players are going to be hot property. And we will have to... Obviously, we'll be using a calculator, but we'll have to see if we can try and pull out as much profit out of the players as we possibly can. Is the video on side? He is, and he doesn't miss there. 6 now! If the game wasn't already over, it definitely is now. Is that another hat-trick for him as well? Potentially. I think he's now on something like 23 goals this season. We will check that out. It's not a hat-trick, but... It's almost like the Knox County players are just sort of feed to Vito, pick the ball up, and they're like, you know what? Forget it. I'm not even going to go near him. He's just firing as much as he wants. Referee blows up. The county players will be very, very pleased to hear the final whistle go. It was a hat-trick. It is another match ball that he'll be taking home. 3 goals. Starting the game, he didn't have much luck, did he? He kept missing the target. That's going to see us well clear at the top, especially with the goal difference. And let's have a quick look at that. We are, on plus 31. The next highest is on a plus 13. And also, points-wise, we're now causing 11-point gap from next, which is Grimsby. Let's have a quick look over the player stats. Yeah, Davide's on 23 goals, but next highest is 17, so it's not like he's storming ahead, but he is by far. I mean, Anthony Scully's on 11. Okay, that's interesting, because I felt as if he's not really doing a lot for us. Do we have anyone else? We don't. When it comes to assists, Jack Payne is obviously miles clear at the top. He's very, very good. 15, he's over double the player behind him. And then we've got Ted Bishop further down. And after Reed as well, Scully's down there as well. So Scully maybe isn't having such a bad season. Clean sheets. Matt Macy, as much as I thought he was going to be so far ahead, he's only actually 2 games ahead. And then our disciplinary record's very, very good. I don't think we've really had any yellow cards or red cards. So that is brilliant. Anyway, that's it for me today. Transfer window is now going to be opening up in the next episode. So please do get anything down in the comment section what you'd like to see, whether you see certain players moving on or certain players coming in. Once again, don't forget to hit that like button, and furthermore, don't forget to subscribe for any future content. This is now where it's going to start getting exciting, because like I say, I think there is players going to be moving on. Anyway, from me, I hope you all have a good one, and I shall catch you in the next one. Peace.